Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to another Saturday Alphafam break day. I hope you guys are all having a great day. We got Alphafam Brett in the house.
What's up, guys?
Like I did say, I hope you guys are having a great Saturday. We got some big things going on. Full-size autograph helmet sold out. I want to thank you guys so much for filling that break up. We're going to be ripping into that. I'm also going to be doing a giveaway early on this week. Thursday, actually, the start of the draft, we put out on Twitter. If anyone can guess correctly, the top two quarterbacks that were drafted in the first round would be entered into a giveaway spot. We're going to be giving away one spot in our Clearly Authentic mixer, and we're also going to be giving away an NBA spot. Obviously, the top spot will get the Clearly Authentic spot, which is a $61 spot for free. And then the second place person will be getting a free NBA spot. Unfortunately, there was there was one quarterback taken in the first round, right?
Yeah.
One quarterback taken in the first round. I know it wasn't a quarterback-heavy class, but that was besides the point. I wanted everyone to be able to be entered into the giveaway. So we do have some names that we're going to be rounding them off tonight. The top two spots will be getting that. Those two spots, obviously. I want to thank Deafness, Scott, Tyroid, 100th Monkey, Jonathan Coker, Greg T. Quados actually nominated two people, Rookie 4603 and Tiska Sue as a rack if he won. CeeLo and Matt Balsley. I was really surprised. I thought we would have a lot more traction on that. You guys all know me. Even if we only had one winner, I would have entered everybody into the random anyways. So we're gonna be giving away those two free spots later on. Like I did say, I want to thank everyone for commenting on that tweet. It was a very easy tweet, to jump in and just grab two names. I wouldn't even care if anyone would have put like something like ridiculous, like Snoop Dogg or like Justin Bieber or something like that, because at the day's end, everyone was going to be entered into the giveaway regardless. If we did have one person pick the top two that were drafted in the first round, clearly they would have gotten the top spot, which is a Clearly Authentic mixer spot, which is a really good spot because you have the opportunity of pulling one-on-one autographs out of there, and not to mention there's also the autographed mini baseball batting helmet in there as well. So that checklist is loaded. I mean, if we pull a Mike Trout, our baseball breaks have been fire as it is. Regardless, all of our hit parade stuff has been fire. And I don't know, like I was talking last week, I don't know if we can top that bat, but you never know. You never know if we can top that bat. So we'll be giving those two spots away. Like I said, the top spot in the random will get the Clearly Authentic mixer spot. And then the second place person will be getting a spot in our NBA Hoops Platinum break, which is currently right now down to 19. I'm going to have Brett change that up on the site. And like I did say, full-size authentic helmet has sold out. I want to thank you guys so much. That's been one of our biggest movers here at Alphafam Breakers. You guys know I love my full-size helmets. Brett likes them too. So why not share the wealth with you guys as well? We also have our autographed mini helmets up on the site. That is down to 6 spots. And like I said, once I pull away the autographed baseball mixer, it'll be down to 4. Brett, if you can update that on the site, you can change that up.
Just putting out a few more reminders on Instagram.
Got it. What's up, Aim? What's up, Greg Tizzle? Greg T, how's it been, my man? It's been a while, man. It's been a minute since we last talked. I hope all is well. I know Greg T hit me up last week and said he was on vacation in West Virginia. I hope your vacation went really well, my guy. It's been a while since I was able to connect with a lot of you cats off of Twitter. Just with work recently and just trying to change in the motions of things. I'm still trying to get that first shift job. Second shift is okay, but I need to lean more towards the first shift position, obviously. But like I did say, we will be breaking a full-size authentic helmet tonight, since that's sold out. We have 2 currently in the house. I'll wait for a couple more people to get in here. So we could rip into that just in case if any trades that went down or that will need to go down. Obviously, you guys aren't going to be trading your pick teams. You guys will probably trade your random teams. And the random teams, It's actually not a bad checklist. As far as the random teams for the authentic full-size helmet, you have the Falcons, the Ravens, Panthers, the Bears, the Browns, the Lions, the Texans, the Colts, the Jaguars, the Rams, the Vikings, the Saints, the Jets, Seahawks, Titans, and Commanders. But before we get into any type of breaks or any type of giveaway from our Twitter post about the draft, what did you guys think about the draft? Brett, what did you think?
Oh man, I loved it. I definitely loved it. I wasn't really expecting it to go as it went for like the Eagles, you know, because obviously that's who I was following the most, and you know, I've been covering it a lot lately, like watching videos on it, and you know, other people's reactions, and I definitely think this is one of their best drafts they ever had. You know, we went out and got everything we needed, and like the players that we got were all, you know, the hype was there. You know, they weren't like your no name, like, oh, who's this guy? You know, why are you picking him? You know, I honestly thought they were all good picks, and in the draft as a whole, I just thought was very exciting. I mean, you know, the players in the top 10, it was kind of cool not seeing a quarterback. You know, like you were seeing all these, you know, defensive or offensive skill guys, and then once you got past the top 10, you know, all these trades went off, and you know, people moving up and down to take players that, you know, it seemed like a lot of teams were going after the top player on the board, not really filling their needs, which, you know, sometimes works out more, you know, what you need to do in the draft, especially with your early picks. And it definitely made for an exciting draft, I thought.
Yeah. What's up, Carter? How you been, my man? So obviously the biggest splash of the first round, besides, you know, only one quarterback being taken, which clearly that was the clear choice. What did you all think about the, especially you, Brett, being an Eagles fan, the A.J. Brown?
Yeah, that definitely was really exciting. You know, we were waiting all offseason to see if they would go out and grab some type of veteran presence at wide receiver. You know, they were talking about drafting a guy, but even then, you know, it's not a sure thing. You know, and you're running with all young guys at wide receivers with a young quarterback. It's tough. And it you know, caught me off guard that they went and got him. You know, and there wasn't much talk about it, and I definitely think it's going to be big. Yeah, I mean, to add a player like that, he's proven, and he's still young. He's only 24. He's 1 year older than Devontae Smith. You know, him and Hurts have been working out actually all off season together, which, you know, people were trying not to get overexcited about it, but to see them next year, and you know, I think the biggest thing is that it gives Hurts an actual fighting chance to see if he's worth the franchise quarterback, to be the franchise quarterback or not, you know. And if it doesn't work out, then you have to say that they gave him the weapons to do so, and he wasn't able to do it, you know. So I think that's the biggest thing from that trade. Got it.
I know I was surprised. I actually thought you know, the Eagles were going to go after Debo, since, you know, there's been a lot of talk about Debo Samuel. You know, he's not happy. They offered him laughable contract money, which, you know, I was shocked because, you know, I thought he was their face of the franchise, you know, as far as their wide receiver core. But that was a big splash when we were at work and you told me and the news broke. I was like, wow, that's crazy. Nice, Carter. Yeah, I actually I was following rounds 1, 2, and 3. I haven't been following much of it today, obviously, so we kind of just went on you know, the rounds 1, 2, and 3. As far as a Giants standpoint, I was satisfied with the first 2 picks that we had in the draft. We had Thibodeau, and then we also had Neal, so which is not bad. It's definitely not you know, it wasn't a bad draft for the Giants. Obviously, you know, the news also hit as well about the Giants aren't going to be picking up Danny Dimes' 5th-year option, which, hey, yeah, this is his year to prove it. If not, then we'll have to wait and see. But, you know, overall, I was pretty satisfied with the draft. I know a lot of talk there was about Thibodeau, about how he is a problem And I read some backstory on him, and a lot of teams were skeptical on what he brings to the table, so I'm kind of curious to see what happens. But like I told Brett, a lot of the defensive players that the Giants have drafted have been clearly busts. Eli Apple really didn't have a good year with the Giants. Then he went over to the Saints, and he kind of made a career for himself over there. It just never seems to pan out with some of our defensive players. Now we have Olujawari. He's a beast. He actually picked up some pounds, picked up some weight, packed on some muscle. So he's going to be opposite side of Thibodeau. So we'll have to wait and see. And then my man X-Man is always there. And so we'll have to wait and see. My biggest question is where's Baker Mayfield going? Where is Baker Mayfield going to end up? A lot of talk was saying about how the Giants could possibly pick him up. You know what I mean? And, have that 3 quarterback carousel going on between Danny Dimes, Tyrod Taylor, and Baker Mayfield. I think Baker needs to get his mindset correct, and he needs to be more focused on football. I think when he came into the league, I thought, he thought that he was unstoppable. His rookie year, he was impressive. I give it to him on that end. But he needs to step back, because now a lot of the NFL analysts are calling him an NFL draft bust. So we'll have to wait and see, like I did say, to hear and see where that plays out. But in the day's end, he's going to end up somewhere. Obviously, Seattle still needs a quarterback. They're going to be looking hard. I'm not really clearly sold on the Panthers with Sam Darnold. I don't think they are neither. I seen the Titans picked up that Malik quarterback, which is actually not bad. You know what I mean? And they actually picked up a decent wide receiver in the draft, too. So giving up A.J. Brown, I don't know if that was a smart choice on their part. But, hey, if the draft picks are there and the money's right, you know what I mean? I think they're going to jump on that, So maybe the Titans saw something that the Eagles didn't, with A.J. Brown. But we'll have to see.
I heard the biggest thing was that they got to a point where they just finally thought that they couldn't reach a deal with him. And, that's what we saw with Tyreek Hill, So they got to the point, the Chiefs got to the point where we're like, hey, we got to let you go then, We got to get some value for you now. And I think they jumped on that opportunity because the longer you let those things drag out, we've seen it, that those trades lose value. The longer that that player doesn't want to be there or doesn't want that contract, that's why when they did trade for A.J. Brown, they gave him that huge deal right away.
Exactly.
It's because, the Titans they didn't want to take that on.
Exactly. Yeah, it's been pretty interesting. Like I did say, with just what is going on with the wide receivers just in the offseason,
Yeah, it's like all of them.
Yeah, it's nuts. In other news, we'll start off with one I know Brett's not really going to enjoy. The Mets last night combined 5 pitchers for a no-no against the silly Phillies. Against the silly Phillies. So, yeah, Tyler McGill led the way, got pulled, and they had combined 5 pitchers last night for a no-no with a 3-0 shutout, which I was pretty ecstatic about. Baseball's been kicking off. The Mets have been playing really well. I think the Phillies need to find a defensive ground. They have the bats. They just need to go out there and play the field pretty much. And all in all, it looks like a pretty up and down season for a lot of these teams. So, it's still early on. So I won't dwell on that no too long with Brett tonight, because I won't kind of rub it in.
Bad to shake out.
And then my Sixers, they pulled it through. They got past the pesky Raptors. James Harden actually sent some food Drake's way in Cancun, which I thought was funny. Sent him a 22-piece bucket with biscuits and fries and stuff like that. I thought it was funny, but the sad part is Joel Embiid is injured again with a orbital fracture in his face. Same thing that kind of happened to him when he bumped into when Markelle Fultz bumped into him. So me and Brett were thinking about grabbing tickets for the playoffs, but I don't know if that's even going to be possible now because, I don't know if it's going to be much of a series without Embiid, to tell you the truth. I think with Embiid and Harden, I thought that would have been an okay series. I don't know. I'm not saying it could have went either way. I mean, I think Miami's defensively is like solid and well-rounded all around the board. So, but I mean, it's decision time. So, is Embiid gonna play through it? Is he gonna put the mask on again?
Well, I don't know if you saw today, but news broke today that the fracture is not going to require surgery, where last time it did require surgery. That's where he had the mask and was out for 3 weeks. So now they really don't know, when he's going to come back, if he can come back, But from what it's saying, that there is hope for him to come back. He definitely has to sit out game 1 due to the concussion,
Yeah.
But, who knows? He might come out there like messed up thumb, messed up face, and just say screw it, But it's definitely a good sign that he doesn't have to get surgery. So I guess we'll just have to see what happens. But it definitely sucks, from the game standpoint of not seeing them two go at it, at 100%. It definitely ruins the aspect of watching.
Yeah, it's gonna ruin the playoff atmosphere. I think at most that you're not gonna be able to see Embiid and Harden go up against Jimmy Buckets and his squad. So because I actually thought that would have been a pretty good matchup with him and Bam down below. You know what I mean? Then Buckets versus Harden. I think it would have been like
they definitely match up.
Yeah,
Match up,
so
got pieces on both sides that definitely match up.
Exactly. So I mean, we'll have to wait and see. And then, good old John Morant and those Grizz pulled it through last night, but they get to face the Golden State Warriors. So we'll see what's next for them. And then the Mavs actually pulled it out against the Jazz, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's gonna be a pretty interesting series. Now you got the Mavs versus Suns. And you got the Warriors against the Grizzlies on the east side. You got, and it starts tomorrow, the east side. You got the Milwaukee Bucks going against the Boston Celtics. Those pesky Celtics. Can't stand them at all.
I don't know, man.
I don't know.
I don't know who I'd want to win that.
Yeah, honestly, that's going to be a toss-up.
Because, I mean, they're both two teams, like, personally, I would rather face the Celtics, just for the fact of going up against Giannis is
going up against Giannis is a tough feature. But then again, you have to look at like the Boston Celtics. They are well rounded all around the board. I mean, Jason Tatum is going bananas, and a lot of people don't think that he's an elite NBA player. I think he's an elite NBA player.
Yeah,
I mean,
think so.
he puts that team
it,
on his back. He is not
he's
like.
Definitely proved it.
Yeah, he's a hybrid player, and I kind of wish the Sixers would have grabbed him over Simmons, but that's besides the point.
And they do have like a playoff experience as a team. Like they all been playing with each other for a couple of years now. Yeah. So.
Greg T says he can't believe Sky fell to the Chiefs.
Oh yeah, that's the safety or corner, I think, or wide receiver, right?
Okay.
Sky, yeah.
I
saw that.
Okay. Yeah, and then also I was watching, just to give it up, since you talked about the Chiefs, Honey Badgers making some news across the board. Eagles and Rams are in contention for that. So
that's all I keep hearing now is that's what we really are going after is Honey Badger. That's like our last piece we want to grab, man. And the Eagles need it for sure.
Exactly.
They definitely do because our corners and secondary is very, very, very weak. And
yeah.
That's your best option out there.
Yeah. Well, guys, I'll just wait for a couple more people to get through here so we could do the helmet break. Greg T says he's a wide receiver. Yeah. So let me quick add in here the people that entered into our Twitter contest. Let's see here. Let's make a new sheet. Just bear with me. You guys can listen to some music, sit back, and just chill out for a little bit.
Did you know that wide receiver that that the Commanders got in the first round from Penn State, Dotson?
Yeah.
Did you know he went to Nazareth High School?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No, I did not know that.
Yep.
Nazareth High School, a local school around our area here. And he went to the Commanders?
Yeah, with the 16th pick in the first round.
I feel bad for him then. No, I'm just kidding. He's got to catch balls from Carson Wentz. That's even if he can stay healthy for the entire season. Because, you know, Carson Wentz seems to fade off at the end there. But that's pretty cool, though. You know, a local product, you know. That will be, I mean, we here in Pennsylvania produce a lot of NFL talent. Like my boy, Saquon Barkley. Hope he always stays a Giant. I know there was a lot of talk about him being traded, and I kind of hope not. That would kind of break my heart, honestly, you know, because I wouldn't want to rebuild another running back again. So just bear with me, guys. Like I did say, I am entering the names for the giveaway. Like I did say, we'll be giving away top spot. We'll be getting a spot into our Clearly Authentic mixer break, which is 2 boxes of Clearly Authentic and an autographed mini batting helmet, which is pretty cool. Brett, what's that box number on that batting mini helmet?
Box 22 of 100.
22 of 100. That's where it is. All right, so in my giveaway, I'm going to actually go over to the random. We're going to have that up on the screen so you guys can see it. I want to thank everyone again for entering into our Twitter giveaway, even though we didn't have any clear winners since there was only one quarterback selected in the first round, but that's okay. Like I said, it was pretty much basically whoever entered was going to be entered into the giveaway. So I want to thank you all for jumping into that, and definitely Quados for racking his nominations for rookie 4603 and Tiska Sue. So let's quick go over to the random, and we'll pick some winners. I'm actually going to turn the music off for this. All right, so we have Deafness 45, Scott Everett, Tyroid, 100th Monkey, Jonathan Coker, Greg T, Rookie 4603, Tiska Sue, CeeLo, and Matt Balsley. There was 10 participants that commented on the post, so I want to thank you guys again. Let's quick go over to random.org. You know, we'll get our little happy little dice here. We're going to roll it 2 times. See what we got here. We got a 5, we got a 4, and a 1. Let's go back here. Let's grab these names real quick. Let's copy that. Go back. All right, we're gonna go 5 times. The names. We go like it did say. Deafness 45, Scott Everett, Tyroid, 100 Monkey, Jonathan Coker, Greg T, Rookie 4603, Tiska Sue, CeeLo, and Matt Balsley. This is for our Alphafam giveaway. Top spot will be getting a spot in our Clearly Authentic mixer, and second place will be getting a spot in our NBA Hit Parade Platinum Break. That'll be a 1 spot. So here we go. We're going to go 5 times. Good luck, everybody, and thanks again. We definitely appreciate it. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. And one more time. Good luck, everyone. Here we go. 5, bang. Jonathan Coker and 100th Monkey. Congratulations. Jonathan Coker, you won a spot in the Clearly Authentic mixer, and 100th Monkey, you won a free NBA spot. I'll be posting that on Twitter. Let me just quick do a little screen grab here, and then we'll do a nice little post. I will be posting this later on after we're off the live so everyone can see it. I just wanted to make sure that we actually had it down. If I can get it to even go. There we go. Let's just take this. But congratulations once again. I can't wait for my new phone. Like, this is getting crazy.
I would do it, but
hold on,
I don't
get
think
it.
I have the Twitter.
There we go. I think I grabbed it. All right, congratulations. What's up, Jason? How's it going, my man? So once again, congratulations, Jonathan Coker. You won a free spot in our Clearly Authentic mixer, and 100th Monkey, you got a spot in our NBA Platinum Break. And I'll just put those in the names now. Congratulations once again. Let's go back to the live. There we are. All right, I'm just going to quick plug these names in real quick. Like I said, I really thought a lot of people would have jumped on the comment. Maybe we should have gave away like $1 million or something. Then everyone would have jumped on. But I'm kind of glad it was short because I was thinking about it after I posted it, and I was thinking to myself, I'm like, what if like we have like 1,000 names? Like that would have been like ridiculous. That would have been crazy. Did you change the site?
Yep.
All right.
I changed it, so now that we're sitting at 4 left in the baseball mixer, 19 left in the Hit Parade Platinum, and then our specialty mini helmets is at 6 left.
6 left. All right, there we are. Like I did say, we'll be getting into the full-size helmet break. I actually want to bring that up real quick. Jason's in the house here. I know Scott Everett said he's camping this weekend. I told him to make sure he watches out in the woods because you never know where I could be lurking. And he just started laughing. So, but yeah, getting back to my phone. So I'm still waiting for my new phone to come in. It's obviously on back order, so I'm just relying myself on the good old Wi-Fi. So if you guys have sent me text messages and I did not respond or receive it, I do apologize 100%. Like I said, my phone was supposed to be here this past week. I ordered it back on the 15th, and for some reason AT&T likes to play games with me. So it is what it is. So I'll just have to wait and see what ends up happening. So, and let me just change this. I gotta change the schedule as well. Down to 4. Like I did say, with that clearly authentic mixer, it is not a bad break. You have a possibility of pulling some one-on-ones in there, and then also not to mention the autographed mini helmet. You know, it's a batting helmet. That's our first one we ever received here at Alphafam Breakers. I'm kind of excited to rip into that bad boy.
Yeah.
It's been sitting on the shelf. I said shitting on the shelf. Sitting on the shelf since we last went live back probably about 6 months ago, give or take.
Yeah, it would have to be around there. Man.
Yeah, since the whole switch over and
actually, I want to go back and look at like who's featured on that. Like it's been so long.
Yeah, there's some great names at work, working 12 hours all weekend. Oh, that sucks, Jason. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be in your shoes on that one. I know there is opportunity to have weekend work where we work, but I prefer not to because, for the simple fact, it's family time with me on the weekends. So I'm not a big fan of that at all. So let me see here. There's some nice ones in here.
Yeah.
Wander Franco, Kyle Schwarber, Randy Arozania, that's your boy. Robert Paulson, Ozzy Albies, Eloy Jimenez, Tony Perez, Cliff Lee, Bob Gibson, Nolan Ryan, Andre Dawson, Bartolo Colon, Labor Torres, Carlos Carrera, Darryl Strawberry, Ryan Sandberg. That'd be crazy though. So yeah. Like I did say, you guys want to check out the site, www.alphafambreakers.com. That is where you guys can snag up some spots. Like I did say to Brett, and I was talking last week in the stream, we plan on doing like a 5-box NBA Platinum break. It's going to be a big boy break at $150 a spot, but it's going to be random serial number. And then we were also thinking about trying to do like little minis to fill it, if possibility. So we're going to bat that idea around a little bit more. I want to fine tune some things because we did talk about it last week off the stream. So be on the lookout for that as well. Because I want to give you guys more opportunity to hit some huge cards. And I think by doing a random serial number, 10 spots, and we do a 5-box break, I think that would be more eye appealing than one team.
Yeah.
But
I mean, it would be a lot of fun, to break open 5. It gives you a lot of a better chance at getting something. But just honestly, the only drawback is it's going to be a little higher end. But
yeah. I mean, that's the only thing, because we like to keep our breaks as low as possible. To the point where it's pretty low. That would probably be up there with our select break, our select hobby break. But like I did say, random serial number, you have the opportunity. I mean, you spend X amount and you could actually walk away with more than just one card in that break. But we've all been there. We've been down those roads where you spent X amount of money and didn't walk away with anything. So I want to bat around an idea if money is spent that way. what we can give back or what we could do to kind of offset that a little bit. So I want to talk it over with him. That way, it wouldn't be a clearly miss, and obviously it would be the ones that didn't hit, especially, I mean, I've already seen breaks like that where where one spot walked away with all 5. You know what I mean? So, but like I said, I want to bat the idea around a little bit. I want to play with some things and see what we could do, at least make it somewhat interesting. I mean, if I box off the bat, I mean, I'll be satisfied with that. But like I said, I want to get back to you guys as well. Yes, Jason, the full size did fill. We're going to be getting into that very shortly. I'm going to have Brett bring over the 2 boxes. I was waiting for a couple more people to get in here because let's go back over here and I'm going to check to see who we all have. I know we have Greg T, you, Jason, and Mike Ing. Full size authentic helmet. I know Scott Everett is camping. I haven't seen Jay Deck, and I haven't seen Steve Al. Steve Al might be working, but we can get into it real quick. I'm going to random, since we do have 2 boxes, I'm going to have Brett bring them over here on the table. We'll do a left and a right. So I'm going to create the list. We just have to adjust the camera. Just for the simple fact, I'm going to put them in. Was going to do a dice roll and number the boxes, but I just figured I'll just do it this way. It'd be easier. Let's copy that. Let's go home. All right. Just bear with us, guys. We're going to quick set back the camera so we can bring over the 2 boxes real quick. Right, you want to bring me over that game box? That way we can get everything on the camera, guys. This is still have that box, Greg T. Greg T sent me that box long time ago when he sent me some cards. There we go. Raise it up a little bit. All right, this is box 1.
I'm gonna run out real quick, so I'll be right back before you start that. It's cool.
And box 2. This box 1 and box 2. Like I did say, here we go. There's 2 boxes on that. I want to thank everyone for filling that break. Definitely appreciate it here at Alphafam Breakers. Like I did say, we're gonna random off. It's gonna be left or right. So let's get over to the random screen real quick. Now I'm like on my knees and everything. Like, that's crazy. All right, like I did say, we're gonna quick roll the dice. See how many times we're gonna roll this bad boy. Oh, it's only gonna go 4 times. 4 times on the randomizer. Let's put it over here. This is just picking your boxes right now. So we got left, right, left, right. Here we go. We're only gonna go 4 times. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. And number 4, it's going to be left. There we go. 4 times and left. So we're going to go left. All right, let's go back to the live screen. You guys seen it? You guys seen it first? Left, so we'll put the right off to the side. This will be part of helmet or full size helmet break number 2. Put that one up off on the site after this one is done being ripped. I'm actually gonna let Brett come back in and let him rip this. So this is gonna be our box. Like I did say, I'll go into the break participants here real quick. All right, so we have Scott Everett with the Cardinals, Jason Edwards with the Bills, Mike Ing with the Bengals, Scott Everett with his Cowgirls, Greg T with the Broncos, Jason Edwards with his Packers, Steve Val got the Chiefs, Greg T got the Raiders, Steve Val picked up the Chargers, Mike Ing took the Dolphins, Steve Val got the Patriots, Greg T picked up the Giants, Jay Deck got the Philadelphia Eagles, Jason Edwards got the Steelers, Steve Val got the San Francisco 49ers, and Jason Edwards got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Like I did say, quick over here. The teams that are left remaining are the Falcons, the Ravens, the Panthers, the Bears, the Browns, the Lions, the Texans, the Colts, the Jaguars, Rams, Vikings, Saints, Jets, Seahawks, Titans, and Commanders. So what I'm going to do is we're going to go back over to the random screen. We're going to random up the BOGO teams, obviously. We're going to random up the names and the teams. And those will be your BOGO teams. And then we'll allow like 3 minutes for trading. If there's anyone that wants to trade their BOGO teams, obviously you guys probably won't trade your pick teams unless you guys, I don't know, do something crazy. So, yeah, Greg T, I wish my Walmart had cards. Our Walmart has nothing. We got people hanging out at Walmart like lurking for cards. So, all right, guys, let's go over to the random real quick, and then we'll random off these BOGO spots. Here we go. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? No sound.
Yeah, no sound.
How about now? Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me now? Is it good now? The mic's on.
Yeah, you're good.
All right, we're good now. We're good now. I don't know what happened there. It must have been a delay. But what a beautiful freaking helmet. So we not only pull a Pete Alonso, but now we're pulling a full-size Sterling Shepard Speed authentic helmet. Look at that bad boy. That thing is freaking amazing. Wow. That is freaking awesome. I don't know if something must have happened with the mic, the latency. Here we go. Mr. Sterling Shepard himself signing the helmets. And there is your Radkey Sports authentication. This is a beautiful freaking helmet. Look how it just shines. Let's see who's got this Giants helmet. Greg Tizzle. Wow, congratulations there, Greg T. What a beautiful lid this is, my man. He is going to have an awesome season, I do believe, with Darius Slayton, I think, on his way out. Between him and Galladay, I think, they're going to match up pretty well, especially if they move on from Danny Dimes, whatever quarterback takes over. Sterling Shepard is very underrated in the NFL. Very underrated. Got some cardboard hair on there or something. But it's very underrated, but an awesome lid. This is freaking awesome, dude. There you go. Authentic. Congratulations, Greg T.
Yeah, the camera's not even doing that thing justice, man. That shine,
yeah,
that shine of
that
the
pearl
authentic
paint on there too is awesome. That is one heck of a lid, my guy. That is awesome. There's your Radkey COA on the back. NFL Shield sticker. This is freaking awesome. Congratulations there, Greg T. Well, Greg T, it's been a while since you hit here in the Alphafam. But you got yourself a nice, full-size, authentic lid, my guy. Congratulations. That was box 1 of our 2-box break. Or box 1 of our break number 1. Box 2 will be up on the site as soon as Brett opens that up. You guys can jump in and grab your spots. But once again, congratulations, Greg T. Also, Greg T, I want to let you know we are now with Pirate Ship. We partnered up with UPS, so we are now going to be shipping any of our big hits like that, full-size helmets and things of that nature. We're going to be shipping that UPS, so that'll be coming to your house via UPS, not the Postal Service anymore. We kind of stayed away from that. Let me just fix this camera a little bit. Whenever I have to move the camera onto the pedestal, because that's why we want to get an overhead camera. But Brett was talking about getting a better quality overhead camera, so we'll have to check it out. But congratulations again there, Greg T. What a nice helmet that is. But yeah, so that'll be coming UPS. So you should get it within two days. So fully padded. That's right. They're authentic helmets. They're deaf. They are fully padded helmets. That is, they're authentics. We don't do the full size rep here at Alphafam Breakers. The only replicas that we would do would be the minis, obviously, because you can't get an authentic mini. I mean, you probably could. They probably do make them, but haven't really seen too much of them. But yeah, they are full size authentic helmets. Gotta fix this camera again. Whenever I move it, it just gets all out of whack.
Yeah.
I can't stand
Definitely can't wait to upgrade, man. Just less of a headache and just...
Yeah, that way I don't have to move the camera left and right and make you guys all sick by moving the camera and stuff like that.
So then we can just switch between cameras and get our angles out actually down.
Yeah, it's still tilted, bro. I can't even get it to go. I don't know if it's the logo in the back. I did have it straight before, but ever since I moved it, and that's the funny thing. Like, whenever you move this camera, like, it just gets all crazy on me. Oh. There we go. Got it now. Yeah, congratulations again, Greg. That is a nice helmet, my man. Like I did say, that dude has a promising career in New York. He is one of the only wide receivers that I know that the Giants will not shop. They believe in a lot of potential out of him, and his numbers produce. I mean, he's no Randy Moss, but I tell you what, his stuff sells. I know a while back there, when I was trimming down my PC a little bit, his cards were going for a decent amount. So I'm sure there'll be someone interested in that if you're looking to ever move that. I actually do not have any room here at Alphafam since my man Scotty Everett hooked me up with that Brian Dawkins, but congratulations once again there, Greg. Like I said, it's been a while since you hit a nice one. You hit a nice gem, so congratulations once again. All right, guys, so like I did say on an update, we had the Clearly Authentic Baseball Mixer. That is 2 boxes of 2021 Clearly Authentic Baseball and an autographed mini batting helmet. We have only 4 spots left in that. 4 spots, and we'll get to ripping on that. The autographed NBA Platinum Break. We're down to 19 spots, only $9.99 a random team. There's some big names in there. Like I said, you could spend $10 and hit yourself a $2,500 card. There's some awesome autographs in there. You can get LaMelo, Ant-Man, KD, Trae Young, Ja Morant. The list goes on. Kobe. It's packed full of all-stars and names. And like I said, for a $10 spot, you could hit a major card.
Yeah,
a major card.
Cards in there.
Yeah, and I tell you what, and that's a full case too.
Yeah, that's a case. So there's got to be at least that one that's above and beyond.
Yeah, it's case 3 out of 10. There's only 10 made, so we have case 3, and 3s have always been good to us. We did not break open the case. We're waiting for that break to fill, and once that break fills, we're going to rip open that case and then select a box out of there. Like I did say, we probably plan on doing another break, putting that up on the site with, the opportunity of hitting even bigger. That'll be a 5-box break, a little bit more pricier, but you have the chance of walking away with more than just one card in that break. But that's what we currently have. And then our the specialty mini helmets. That is a random divisions break. That is down to 6 spots. That is with a hit list protection as well. The hit list protection guarantees someone a spot in our next break. So if you do not hit in that mini helmet, you have a chance of getting a free spot in our next break. And we'll continue that tradition going. We have 6 breaks of that currently in the house. So you have the opportunity. I mean, I've already seen it to the point where people have pretty much dominated the last break with a bunch of free spots. So, it's just how it goes, and that's the way we like to get back to you guys here at Alphafam Breakers. But once again, congratulations, Greg T, on that awesome lid. That'll be going out Monday via UPS. I'll be getting tracking and shipping information. You'll get an email through our website, like as always. So congratulations once again. And we want to thank you all for helping and supporting us here at Alphafam Breakers. We definitely appreciate it. I actually have to reach out to our contact out in Cali. He sent me an email, and unfortunately, because of, with work and everything I got it going on, like before work, taking care of the dog and stuff, I haven't really had time to get back to him. But I plan on purchasing at least a couple more lids. Me and Brett were talking, and I kind of want to stock up on some lids, just at that point in time, because we kind of comboed up the minis and the full-size helmet with him. He's a great supplier. I definitely appreciate him and give him all the love and respect in the world, and I know he jumps in from time to time. He probably might not say much in the chat, but I know he's always watching, you know what I mean? So, because it's funny, because when I get emails from him or even phone calls, he'll say, oh, that's an awesome lid or something like that. It's pretty crazy, and like I said, he deals with all the big memorabilia guys, like Authentic Signatures and stuff like that, and he grabs some awesome lids. I'm also trying to get some variations and some different style of helmets. I know you guys seen them in the past. We've had F7s, hydros, hydro dips. We'd have speed rep hydros, so be on the lookout for more of those. But like I did say, box break number 2 should be up on the site sometime today.
It's up there right now. Yeah.
All right, it's up there right now as per Brett. So make sure you guys grab your spots at $33, and that is a BOGO PYT. That's buy one team, get one for free. So that's one of the ways that I was talking to Brett, because before we ran it at like what, $16.99 a random team or something like that, or $16 a random team. But I just figured you get to pick your team and then you get a free team as well. So it's always a big seller here at Alphafam Breakers. So, but I definitely appreciate the support, guys. So what else is going on besides in the world today with you guys? Glad to see you guys all came and hung out with us here at Alphafam. My man Deafness. I don't know if Deafness has been going to the casinos lately. I haven't been, since I haven't got my phone yet and been going off of the whole Wi-Fi scenario here. It's hard because my phone doesn't update when it should. It doesn't, it's not like real time and stuff of that nature, so I can't wait to get my new phone. I kind of feel lost, especially like when I'm out on the road, or like if I'm driving to work, or if I'm even at work. It's tough because, no internet or anything like that, so I pretty much just use the phone for like, calculator, like the calendar and stuff of that nature. So hopefully my phone will be here this week. If not, I have to make another phone call to AT&T, obviously, and find out what's going on. It's funny because the longevity of the phone since I ordered it back on the 15th, and if I don't get it by next week, I mean, we're looking at almost half of a month, so I'll have to talk to them and see what they could do about the bill. I know AT&T is not really forgiving when it comes to the bill. It makes no sense, but I don't think I want to pay for a monthly service or pay for that month if I didn't have my phone in hand. I'm not using anything, at this time, so it better be here this week, And it's tough because like right now, like when I'm at home, I'll call Brett via Instagram, and it's funny, because it's different. It's very different, Did
you want me to post that on Twitter, the winners of that giveaway?
Yes. Can you?
I can try.
Do you have access?
If you just give me the information, I could probably get on.
Okay.
If you have it.
Well, I mean, I could post it later. It's fine.
Yeah, but just so like you can get it out there as soon as possible. I mean, I personally think the sooner is better. But...
Okay. Here, let me just give me. All right. So Jonathan Coker won the baseball mixer spot. And Hunter Monkey won the NBA Platinum spot. Sorry, the pencil broke, so the writing's a little messed up. There. You're going to have to at them, though.
Yep.
So, yeah, like I did say, guys, that is what we have currently up on the site. Like to really get that baseball mixer. Brett, can you get one of those clearly authentic boxes?
One or both?
Just one. That's fine. I actually want to indulge in it. So this is what the baseball mixer is all about. You get 1 in case autographed acetate card per box. Some of the hits in here could be awesome. The odds per pack is you can get parallels, green 1/15, black 1 out of 19, red is 1 out of 28, it looks like. Blue is 1 out of 56, purple is 1 out of 139, orange is 1 out of 277, gold is 1 out of 1,357. Let's see here. You can actually get clearly authentic 70 years of Topps baseball. That's 1 in 16. So it's pretty awesome. There's Allen Ginter's in here. There's a clearly authentic 1954 reimagining autograph. Sepia parallels. So I'll be interested to get into these to see what we can actually pull. So, and like I said, I've seen a bunch of 101s come out of this product. But in the baseball mixer, it's 2 boxes of this and an autographed baseball mini batting helmet. So, speaking of baseball, I just want to get back on that touch. Deafness's twins are killing it. They are crushing it, man. Buxton is a beast. He is a beast. You good with that?
You didn't put I need the
Yeah, right
the
there.
logon information.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
All right, hold on. Let me see if I can quick get into this here. See if you could. Why don't you jump in the hot seat and I'll quick post it, since it's easier for me to do it that way.
Yeah, but your phone's acting up, take forever.
Well,
So
hold
that's
on.
why I was just gonna hop in there.
Let me see if I can get it. Bear with me, guys. I have to. No, it works. It just takes a while just to get into it.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
You know. Good old school Samsung. That's what happens. I have T-Mobile and I have no complaints. Yeah, you know. I get it, but it's crazy. Here, right. I actually switched to AT&T because that's who we went with Andrew, because when Andrew wanted a new iPhone, we went with AT&T to get him his iPhone, and I'm actually getting the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 3, so they actually had the best prices out there. When I compared them with T-Mobile and Verizon, they definitely had the best prices out there. So that's why I went with that. But like I said, I mean, back order on and I got the basic phone. Like I got the basic Phantom Black. I mean, yeah, mine's a 258 gig or something like that. It's a higher gig, but I just don't understand. It's the base model and it's back ordered. Like, it's crazy. One second, fellas. So Jason, what's the deal at work? Are you like super busy that you guys are working 12 hours? I hate that there's so much of a delay with YouTube.
Yeah, it is kind of crazy sometimes.
Like the latency.
Yeah.
Let's see, Jonathan Coker is gonna be happy. Coker, I know it's not a Christian Hackenberg, but hey, he might be able to, if he hits something decent out of there, he might be able to spin it into something. Clearly authentic. Mixer spot and 100th monkey. I thought that was funny when I seen that come. I was like, 100th monkey. I'm like, what the hell? NBA Platinum. I'm excited for that NBA Platinum too. Like to see what we could actually pull out of it, especially out of a case too. You know what I mean? It's got to be something ridiculous. NBA Platinum. Random team spots. Alright, there we go. Alrighty. There we go. Popping that off. I'll put this tweet out. Also, wanted to give you guys a heads up. We are not live on Whatnot again this weekend. We actually have to, I guess, get in touch with them. It's kind of crazy because you know, they've emailed us and we're trying to get all set up with them, and Brett's having a hell of a time with it right now.
Yeah, man.
All right, there we go. Just posted that tweet. All right. Once again, guys, we will be live tomorrow for our afternoon breaks. Kickoff time, it's the Sunday brunch breaks with Alphafam Breakers at 11:30. It's kind of a new set, a new change of pace, and I'm kind of getting used to, I kind of have to, because before we were the Night Owls, be live from like 8 to like whenever. That was cool and all, but with the changing of times and, work schedules and stuff, going live at 5 on Saturday and then doing the Sunday brunch break at 11:30 a.m. in the morning. I know it's a little early, but we plan on bringing some new exciting things, and that way we could be live on all different types of platforms and try not to intertwine ourselves with other breakers that we are close friends with. You know what I mean? Try to share the room, share some space. Definitely respect everyone that has helped us along the way and that has given us some pointers and taking care of us as far as just reaching out and just saying, hey, this and that. Definitely do appreciate that. So but yeah, so the new time slot is a little different, but I don't mind it. I don't mind the whole 5 p.m. thing, and the 11:30. Like I said, it's something that we're gonna have to kind of get used to and just go with it and to see how it goes from here on out. Also, and other grading card news, I'm actually seriously considering. I saw this new grading card company, and I actually want to share it with Brett. I don't want to give out too much information at this point. I want to test them out first, and then I will show you guys what I'm talking about. But they look pretty solid. As far as a resale standpoint, obviously PSA and BGS is going to be the top one. HGA is falling and falling and falling more and more as things go on. As a collector standpoint, I know Brett likes them a lot. As a PC collector standpoint, that's great. But as a resale market, it's starting to fall off a little bit. So, but this other grading card company, I'm kind of interested in, and there's certain cards that I think I'm gonna get graded, like for the PC, obviously, and we'll go from there. But once I make that step, I'm gonna show Brett what I'm talking about, and we'll go from there. And I'll let you guys further indulge into the whole change of certain card grading companies. There's a lot out there currently right now. There's a lot that don't get respect that should get the respect. But there's a lot of people that just stick to the same old. I'm always about new things and change that can come about. So if I'm always looking for something new and at a better price point, I always look at it like this: if I get a card graded and I sell it for $20 less than what a PSA is, but I paid $30 less, that's a win-win in my book, Excuse me. Let me see. What's up, Mr. Titan? There he is. Mr. AJ Brownless. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. How you doing, Zach? I hope all is well with you, my guy. I hope you're not too heartbroken over that whole AJ Brown scenario. We were talking about that early on in the start of the stream, so I won't get back into that. I don't want to break any more hearts, but yeah. So with the whole card grading company, there's some out there that I think deserve a lot of respect, and this one has definitely got my eye. I'm gonna test it out before I even put it out there to you guys and say, hey, listen, this is this is something you guys should check out. I know a lot of people, kind of like just stick to their own. They kind of stick to their own and what works for them. But like I did say, at the day's end, if you can get something for a little bit cheaper price as far as grading cards, and like you make like $20 less, I think that I think that works. So we'll definitely have to check it out. All right, guys. So the full-size authentic helmet break number 2 is live up on the site currently. Make sure you grab your teams. Only $33 a spot for 2 teams. You guys will be able to rock it out. We just got them pulling a Sterling Shepherd Authentic Speed or Speed Flex, I think. Speed helmet. So, I'm so mad still, he says. Hey, it happens, man. It happens. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, there's nothing you can do about it. I mean, the NFL is a constant revolving door when it comes to certain positions. You guys seen it with Devontae Adams, Tyreek Hill. It just seems to happen that way that, players leave. Players aren't always there forever. You see that with a lot of sports. I think baseball is infamous for that. So it's kind of hard to fall in love with certain players unless they're lifers. But you don't really see that too often.
Yeah, you just gotta wait for them to get that big deal for it to be anything like locked up.
Yeah. Like Mike Trout. Anything Mike Trout, I think, will be there forever because I don't think Mike Trout will ever leave.
No.
You know what I mean? He's got too much money invested in that team. So
if he wouldn't come to Philly, he's not going anywhere else.
Zach says, as of now, I'm a Falcons fan.
Oh, man.
Is it because Marcus Mariota is there? I get that, I guess. I guess you're kind of going crazy. You're kind of hoping that you can get your hands on some Marcus Mariota Falcons cards. That's even if he becomes a starter.
They drafted a quarterback too, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And that doesn't leave the possibility out of Baker Mayfield going there neither. The possibility is very wide open for Baker Mayfield to be in a Seattle uniform, Falcons uniform. It could be anything. I think if Baker goes anywhere, I think he could possibly be the starter. So.
Yeah. I mean, his contract's a little too big to be going anywhere to be a backup.
Yeah.
I don't know if it seems willing to do that.
Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen TGT. Yeah. Yep, I got it. There's actually only one TGT that I actually have done, and that is the Charizard. But see, the problem is Jason, is that a lot of people don't know about these companies. You know what I mean? They think that, because there's a lot of scam companies out there too. There's a lot of companies that just grade cards and it's not even legit. I know TGT is, they're pretty awesome. I know those guys pretty well, and not bad company. Like I said, it's about getting your name out there. You know what I mean? It's gonna take a little bit. It's actually the card collector. Not the card collector. What's that guy's name that is always on there? Is sports card investor. He actually did a little montage with them when they were out at a card show. So he was given some cards and stuff, and he promoted them a little bit. So they're not super well known, but they're not in the dark neither. So exactly. Dent Mariota is the starter. Well, as of for now, he's the starter. You know what I mean? Depending on what happens, there could be a lot of movement going on. There can be a ton of movement going on, and then you'll have to wait and see. But for right now, Mariota is the starter, so we'll see. He's got some decent shoes to fill. I mean, Matty Ice was no slouch. I mean, I think Matty Ice is past his prime, honestly. No offense, Carter. I know you're a big Matty Ice fan now because he's a Colt. But I think he's past his prime. I don't know how much is left in the tank. He's had his run. He has a good career with the Falcons. I don't know what Mariota brings to the table. He was a decent backup for Las Vegas last year, and when he got the opportunity to, but it's tough to say. It's really tough to say. More or less now, it seems like teams are reaching for the later quarterbacks than the early on quarterbacks, because it seems like early on quarterbacks aren't really doing as much. Now, I'm not saying they're not all doing as much, but there's a handful of quarterbacks in the NFL currently right now that were first and second round draft picks that are completely not worth the money that they're getting paid.
And there's a lot of teams seeing the hype around next year's class as well,
Yeah.
That class is looking strong.
Yeah.
Did you see Washington picked up a QB?
No.
In round 5, they picked up Sam Howell from North Carolina.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I think they do good work. It's just not good for resale. Yeah, well, I mean, like I said, Jason, it all comes down to market. market and it all depends on what people want for it, and what you're selling it for. And you know um I think that their slabs are great. I definitely like the charge that they did for us. I thought that was pretty awesome. you know First graded, I wanted some cheap Trey Lances, so I got a few. Yeah, see. Yeah, so I mean, it's whatever you want. And who knows, 10-15 years from now we might be singing a different tune. It's to each his own on the collection part. You know what I mean? If a card is a card, regardless. One thing I must say about TGT is that I do believe that their grades are spot on. It's not like how HGA was in the beginning, where they were throwing out a bunch of 10s. Even though I've never seen a bunch of 10s from HGA. I always kind of got 8s and 9s. I think the best card we ever got from HGA was a 9.5, and Brett still has that card. And that card's nice. It's a John Morant Christmas version with the snow in the background, so it's a 9.5. It's pretty awesome. So other than that, oh, my mom's bringing us Yakos. It's a staple. Jeez, you want us to eat on live stream too? Yeah, so Yakos is for dinner. That is a Allentown local staple here. But yeah, so, I mean, like I said, it is what it is. What it comes down to is, what you want to spend your money on, what people want to spend their money on. Obviously, people are gonna want to buy, PSAs. They're gonna want to buy. I mean, I'm showing this guy, not like anyone wants them at this current time, but what people like these slabs, people enjoy them, as much as they possibly can, compared to the other slabs out there. So I like TGT's work. They have some awesome ideas. I just think that they need to get themselves out there more. The more they get themselves out there, I think just like anything, you look at sneakers. Under Armour were popular. Obviously Nike's the top dog. So when you look at it all, PSA is the top dog, except for a BGS Black Label. BGS Black Label is one of the hardest things ever to get. It's one of the rarest things I've seen. You guys all know the BGS Black Labels are 10 across the board. That's a holy grail. So if you ever get a BGS Black Label, hold on to that bad boy. PSA 10s are up there, but I know a lot of people, have that fighting feeling of BGS compared to PSAs. PSA 10 is a BGS 9.5, and I think PSA 10s or PSA 9s or a BGS 8.5 or 9 of that nature. So it is what it is. I did auction on a few and shouldn't have. Yeah, see, that's what happens. Especially with cards like that, Jason, and unknown or not well-known graders, you need to definitely put that on a buy now type situation. That's one thing that I don't like with eBay in the aspect. I know it's about getting your cards for the best value and stuff like that, and getting cheap cards for great prices and stuff like that, but sometimes certain auctions don't go so well. You know what I mean? And it's a game that you play. It's a game that you play. You put your card up for auction, and you're expecting it to sell for this much, and then it doesn't. That's why a lot of the cards that I put up on eBay, if I think it's not going to do well on an auction, I'm just going to put it up as a buy it now, and I'll let it run for 30 days. If it doesn't sell, I'll let it run for another 30 days. You know what I mean? It's just a game you play. But speaking of eBay, Def not bashing, it's great for the PC. No, I got you. Speaking of eBay, I don't know if you guys have gotten your infamous letter or email from eBay for those who sell, but yeah, so I got a nice little email saying that I need to update some information because my card sales on eBay have reached over $600, and they're going to start taxing it, and come tax time, I'm going to have to fill out a 1099 form. And kind of interesting about that, because this is the first time ever that I'm going to have to fill out a 1099 form when I do my taxes next year. This all comes down to laws being passed and things of that nature. I don't agree with paying taxes on this, and this is why. Hear me out on this. So let's just say I buy a pack of cards at the store, right? Any store, it doesn't matter where I buy it from. I get taxed, right? So I already paid a tax on that product, right? So then I bring it home, open the pack, pull something amazing out on it. I'm like, wow, this is great. Look on eBay, it's selling for X amount. I put mine up on eBay, I sell it. Well, not only I pay taxes and fees to eBay, you know what I mean? I already pay taxes to the store and to the state and everything else for buying the product. So then I pay taxes and fees to eBay. Then my total year end of sales, I got to pay taxes on total sales as well. So I'm getting taxed 3 times. And at the day's end, like, it almost makes it nearly impossible now to make anything decent unless you have like some high valued cards. But if you're selling anywhere between, you know, $5 cards and stuff like that, by the time I sat down and I figured it out, you're in the minus. You're in the minus regardless, because with the tax that you pay at the store for that card, you know, or for the pack, the tax that you pay to eBay, and now the 1099 form that you have to fill out if you go over $600 for the year. So it's like, okay, so your best bet is to not sell anything over $600 for the year and just break even like that. But this is a hobby. So in order for you to keep adding to your PC and collecting and making it fun, because it's harder to get product because it costs a product, now they're hitting you in your pockets again. So you know, I have a big problem with that. I don't think that's fair, nor is it right. So are we gonna see a lot more people buying cards on the side, like, you know, on Twitter, you know, Macari, Instagram, Facebook, because I bought in cards from there as well. But then you get PayPal is going to start hitting people with fees and taxes and this and that. Just like Cash App and Venmo, they're going to do the same exact thing. So where does it stop? Where does it stop where these companies aren't so greedy and you're allowed to sell your card? So if I had a card that I had a kid from growing up and I sell it for $1,000, I got to pay taxes on that? The government doesn't own that card. I own that card. Why do I have to pay the taxes on a card that is mine? You know, I don't understand that. I really don't. You know, I mean, I can see when you're buying something, you pay the tax on it. I get it. You know, I get it. But why are you being penalized for selling things? Are they going to start then going around and start hitting people with sanctions when they have yard sales? You know, if you make X amount of dollars, if you make over $600, are they going to start taxing yard sales? It's crazy. It's crazy. I'm completely pissed off about it. Like, honestly, it makes no sense to me that you get taxed for things that you sell, especially if you make a certain amount of money. If you go over $600, you're going to be taxed on that $600. You got to fill out a 1099 form and things of that nature. And it's just another way for them to have their hands in your pockets, and I don't appreciate that. You know what I mean? It's bad enough I don't have my hands in my pockets. I don't want someone else's hands in my pockets. You know, but it always seems to be the revolving door. You know, when's it gonna stop? And this all came down to when they passed the law. You know, they noticed since the card boom and since COVID and everything like that, they started wising up, and people were selling cards for millions and thousands of dollars and stuff like that. And I guess the government wanted a piece of the pie too. You know, they felt like they were losing out, like they don't, you know, make enough already. You know, where we as a society and as Americans pay a ton of taxes, and I really hate to get on the politics side, especially when it's, you know, cards and stuff. But we as Americans pay a ton of taxes on everything. And our country always seems to give away money left and right, and not even to its own people. It's giving away money to countries that are in need. What about your American people? Take care of us. You know, that's my speech on that. So I'm done with that. You have to take out your costs, you keep receipts. If you take a loss, you pay zero on taxes. I get it. I understand it. The costs, I understand. I mean, with the whole shipping, you know, supplies and things like that. But I just don't feel that they should do that. Like, you know what I mean? eBay, when eBay was created, many, many moons ago, they didn't do this. So why start it now? I can tell you why they want to start it now, but I'm not going to get into it. Like I said, it's politics. And politics and sports don't belong. In my book. So that's my rant. I'll never talk about it ever again. So there we go. But like I did say, guys, we have a bunch of stuff up on the site. It's Saturday. I thank you guys for hanging out with us. I'm still going to be on for a little bit. Technically, you're supposed to be reporting what you sell at yard sales. Yeah, but I mean, I get it. But how many people do it, though? How many people do it? I can name 30 people that don't do it. I know I don't do it. You know what I mean? I mean, if that's the case, I mean, you should report everything. But I definitely don't report it. I mean, first of all, let's be honest. Yard sales are yard sales. I mean, how many people are pulling in thousands of dollars at yard sales? I mean, unless you go to like one of those mega yard sales. But if you have a yard sale at your house, you're not pulling in thousands unless like you have like something ridiculous and someone comes through with like a truck full of money and be like, hey, listen, I'm gonna buy everything. You know, like the yard sale we just had 2 years ago when the guy came and he was from Honduras and he wants to send clothes back to his family. I must have had like 100 pieces of clothing, women's, men's, kids, shoes, socks, whatever, you know, whatever was out there. And he wanted it all. And I said, you know what, give me $40 for it. Or I think I sold like 100 DVD movies to a college kid. I was like, what do you have in your pocket? He's like, $30. I was like, all right, give me $30 and you can have it all. He's like, really? I was like, yeah. So, you know what I mean? It is what it is. But I get what you're saying, Jason. I get it. You know what I mean? But, you know, so. But yeah, so we have a bunch of breaks still up on the site. Brett did put that full-size authentic helmet up there. We have our specialty mini helmets. We have the NBA Platinum Rip. And then we also have the clearly authentic mixer. But that is all on the site. And things are dwindling down super, super fast. Like I did say, there's only 4 spots left in that mixer. 6 spots left in the divisions break. And we are down to 19 spots on the platinum break as well. So, you guys have any plans for the rest of the evening? I know probably when we get off here, I'll probably be going to eat. My dog's at the groomers. And Andrew is actually was working today. He had to do some type of community work with his football team, so bear with me. I should have put vodka in this. I don't have any though. I need another 4 Loco weekend. That'd be awesome. A 4 Loco weekend would be great.
It was one of those days, man. It was super nice out.
Yeah.
You were all sleeping.
I was tired. I actually didn't get much sleep last night as it was. Cause when I got home from work, I ate a little bit, and then I was up playing some Call of Duty. And then the dog kept me up till like 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning. And then I fell asleep. And woke up about like 7. Andrew had to be at the mattress place at 8:30, even though they didn't open until 10. So, no one I think it's BS. Also, they could have cut it down to 10K instead of 20K, not go from 20K down to 6. Yeah, no, you're right.
It's 600, so low.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
low.
no, you're definitely right, Jason. I mean, I would have been fine with 10K. I mean, there's posts that I see. I don't know how realistic they are, but there's posts on Instagram and Twitter that I see that they have over like 90 days, like over $1 million. Like what? Like, how in the world? Like, it's crazy. And, like, I understand a lot of those accounts could be fake and, you know, manufactured numbers and stuff like that, you know, because you could do a lot with a computer these days. But it's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy to think about, you know, definitely. After we get off here, guys, make sure you guys check out Jimmy Guns. Actually, no, Jimmy Guns will not be going live this weekend. Or is he going live? Did you see any posts from Jimmy Guns? I don't know if he said he's going live this weekend or not, but normally he does go live on Saturdays. I don't think he's going live, though, tonight, to tell you the truth. Oh, we got some comments on our tweets. Jonathan Coker liking that he got his spot. Yeah, I don't know if Jimmy Guns is going live tonight or not. Normally he goes live around 7. But like I said, once we get more involved with whatnot, you know, we'll have that going as well. Brett wants to work out the whole Instagram side, so
yeah.
Well, we'll be back live at it again tomorrow at 11:30 a.m. for our Sunday brunch breaks. 11:30. That's right, 11:30 a.m. for our Sunday brunch breaks. I still want to work in a little bit of a Sunday fun day with the crew and the clan. So, you know what I mean? We'll go that route. So, but I want to thank everyone for hopping in tonight. I definitely appreciate it. We pulled an amazing helmet, Sterling Shepherd Speed authentic helmet. Looks amazing. That blue pearl paint is awesome. The SIG is awesome. Also got a Raki authentic with it, with a picture as well. But like I said, we'll be back at it live again. Make sure you check out our website, www.alphafambreakers.com. You can grab some spots. We got some awesome products up on the site. And be sure to be tuned, because we might be adding a little bit more to the site just to fill it up and keep it nice and fresh. So, he isn't. But I want to thank you guys. Hopefully you guys have a great Saturday. Have a great Saturday night, and we'll be live back at it again. We are out. Peace.